Hello students, today we are going to do R.R. of Standard 6 and the topic is the realization and the value is loving one's family. So students, today what we are going to do? We are going to read a story that is all about loving one's family. We all have a family and we all love our family. So now let me ask you a few questions. So students, do you love your family? And I know your answer is yes. Of course, we all love our family. So now the next question is, how do you show your love to your family? And your answer will be that we show our love to our family by giving them respect, by taking care of them. And do you feel loved by your family? Yes, of course, we all feel loved by our family. And how would you feel if you had to stay away from your parents? And I know your answer will be, we'll feel very bad if we had to stay away from our parents. This story is about the realization. Respect your parents because the Lord Himself cannot live on earth. So He created parents. And parents are a form of God on this planet which we live in. If you understand the importance of having parents and you are grateful to them, then it is the way of showing gratitude. Your parents are the only one who will love you always. No one in this world will love you more than your parents. Sometimes the senior members of a family, like our grandparents, need a little more love, care, and attention. So students, always love your family. Now here the story begins, the realization. Students, this is a story about a child. He wanted to celebrate his birthday with his friends and wanted to enjoy pizza not at home but at the restaurant. So now the conversation is between the mother and son. No pizza pulse or the yo. If you want a birthday party, it's got to be at home. Anand didn't miss the finality in his mother's voice. He knew that no amount of arguing or pleading would make his mother change her mind, so he stormed out of the room. Why can't mom and dad be like my friend's parents? It's not as if we can't afford a party at Pizza Pulse, grumbled Anand as he threw himself on the bed. Anand was so sad he wanted his parents to be like his friends' parents. Ananya and Mohan, Anand's parents, were both professors. Though they earned well, they never indulged themselves or their son. Anand had to go to school by bus. His parents used a carpool. Even though they both had cars, they had ACs only in the bedrooms. And they only went out to eat only once a month at the restaurant. It's about principles, Anand's father said. Your mother and I believe in certain values and we live our life by those. What happened? Are you not feeling well? A shaky old voice broke into Anand's thought. It was Anand's grand aunt Sarita. Sarita was Anand's father's aunt. She had always lived in the village with Anand's grandfather. And when grandfather died and there was no one to look after her, Anand's father had invited her to stay with them, and Aunt Sarita agreed. "Oh, go away, Aunt Sarita. Don't disturb me. I want to be left alone," Anand said. "Not before you have your glass of milk. I have made it specially for you, with almonds and honey," Sarita ordered, extending a huge glass towards Anand. "Leave it on the table. I will drink it later," said Anand without bothering to look up. "I know your smart ways. Drink up right now while I watch you," said Sarita. Now Anand muttered, "She'll never let me do what I want to, always interfering and forcing me to do things." Then Anand drank his milk, though he had to admit that it tasted fantastic. Ever since she came 6 months ago, Sarita had taken on the role of Anand's nanny, come doctor, come disciplinarian. She was forever instructing him. "Drink this, don't eat that, do it this way, don't do it now." And Anand felt that she was continuously interfering in her life. Just 2 days ago, as the family sat down for dinner, Anand said that he wanted to drink juice instead of buttermilk. Sarita said, "Please drink the buttermilk I have made. It will calm your stomach, which is already suffering due to all the junk food that you feed it." So students, you know that junk food is not good for our health? Anand said, "But I don't eat junk." Before Anand could complete his sentence, Sarita dismissed him by saying, "Yes, yes, I know." Anand just couldn't understand her. What a Hitler she is. I wish she had never come here, he thought to himself. And loudly he said, "I wish you would go away to village." 3 days later, Anand's father called his wife and son to his room. He said, "I have something to tell you. Aunt Sarita says that she is getting bored here. She wants to go back to the village." His father said that he tried convincing her, but she says that she can't get used to the ways of the city. Anand's mother cried, "Oh no, I really thought she liked it here. She seemed to be enjoying herself. My students often come here in the afternoon to chit-chat with her and eat the lovely snacks she used to make. She says that she has given it a good thought and insists on leaving tomorrow. I told her to stay until Anand's birthday, but she wants to leave immediately." Anand knew what had brought about Aunt Sarita's decision. Now Anand was thinking that he should apologize. After this, Anand sat at his desk to finish his homework but found that he had left his pen in his parents' room. As he went in their room, he heard his father say, "Aunt Sarita is so good to us. She takes care of Anand too. She teaches him good habits, and I wish she would stay." The next morning, Anand knew that he had done wrong. So he got up before everyone else and tiptoed to Aunt Sarita's room. She was already awake. Anand flung his arms around the old lady and said, "I'm sorry for my behavior. Please, Aunt Sarita, forgive me for hurting you. Stay with us, please, and in future I'll never hurt you." Value gems. Families can help us get through anything with their support and love. Senior members of our family need a little more love and patience. It is important to stand by him or her when someone in the family goes through difficult times. It is important to love and respect every member of the family. Auto suggestions. First, I love my family. Second, I respect and care for my elders. Third, I share the housework